looks like we're about to get into it. Yes, indeed. Summit versus Poka. That's how we're going to start this winter semifinals, this top 8 for Guilty Gear Strive at EVO Japan 2025. It's going to be a good one, bro. We're going to let the intros rock. Yes, indeed.
It's looking like it. Yeah, name of the game here is Control. Happy Chaos cannot let this get scrappy, and he cannot get overrun, right? That's the way he sort of loses this matchup, where he needs to control the mid-range, stop the approach from Chipp using like his 2S, and then his 2K and 5K to try to low profile and intercept some of the Chipp buttons, and then yeah, and get the knockdowns, and then try not to die. That's basically the plan. Try not to die in neutral to Chipp, because otherwise this happens, you get the corner, suddenly this kind of thing happens, rope comes down, and then it's like, uh-oh, I gotta deal with plus frames off of this 6 feet behind the back.
Oh my God.
360 no-scope, double ladder stall, YY fakie on that. Poka with the wall break. 1v1 intervention only on Rust.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I remember a day when Ringe killed me because I hit him with the 6P and hit behind him, and he was like, that's the craziest thing ever. Seeing that just gave me a flashback, and that really would have tilted me. That really would have tilted me right there.
Bro, the Magic Johnson shot, I was not ready for that. Behind the back with it, and whatever the hell, use the SSX tricky, whatever the hell you were talking about over
the
there.
360 no-scope with the...
I'd say it again, but I'd spoil the anime. You guys didn't see that part yet. That's my bad. Wall slam, gonna get the kill there. Nicely done. I spent a little bit of the burst gauge there for the Wild Assault, but I think very, very worth it to keep pressure against this character. And yeah, very smart adjustment from Samito there. Last time it was round start dash 6S, so this time he does dashing 2K to intercept and go under it. So good adjustment immediately, recognizing that situation of what Poka was looking for.
And 6B once again to get the game started. Let's see if Poka can actually keep the control this time. And I'm telling you right now, you just don't want to get knocked down through the glass.
You saw the footsies right there? He's like, footsies in parentheses, gun. Yeah. He just runs in, backdashes, lets it lock on, gets a whip punish on the 2K from Summit there. Very, very nicely done. This is an easy kill. Obviously not going to spend the burst.
Damn.
Round apiece.
Giving my man the tour.
This dude, Happy Chaos, being able to whip punish the light like that so effectively with the gunshot. My goodness, Poka well versed in this character.
It's going to be, 2D. It was going to be 2D Gamma there, but just didn't get quite far enough on the dash. There it is. And then deflect shield gets him out of there. And the roll was really smart as well, because even if there's the burst, which we saw, yeah, rope, going to be mixed here.
I like to keep the pressure in the corner. Jump D. Yeah, boy.
It's just not impossible to set up against Chipp, you know what I mean? Like, we saw him try to throw the bomb out, try to get the aim assist going, but like, anything like that is so difficult because of how high octane Chipp is. You really have to rely on the normals and putting up a wall and getting him knocked down first before you establish that shot game. But looks like Poka is calling the TOs to the stage. Might try to fix something up real quick.
Yeah, he's doing a little, he called him over and he's like, yo, this guy's cheating, bro.
yeah, with this rope move, what is this?
What is that about?
When did they put that in?
He's like, bro put on the Unica patch for some reason. He didn't have this rope before, did he? Oh, he did? All right, my bad. The thing is, too, is that, as you mentioned, setting up is really difficult, but like, even if you set up once, the minute you break the wall or you, like, space happens, Chipp is really, really hard to intercept. You're just kind of RPSing with your dashing 5Ks and 2Ks, and like he tried 6S, obviously, which someone immediately adjusted to with dashing 2K to intercept as well. And like, it's very, very hard. The way characters like Chipp or Milia or fast characters in fighting games make you fight against them is you just swing at the air, right? Because, you know, you can't react to their approach and stuff it. So you kind of have to swing at the air, like Bart Simpson it. You just like start swinging at the air, hoping that they run into it, and that leaves you open for them to whip punish you, right?
Yep,
so
absolutely.
It's sort of the game plan is like, it feels dumb to swing, but you have to or you won't hit them, and then when you you swing and you miss, and then they whip punish, and yeah, it's just how it goes.
And all it takes is one time. I mean, like Chipp in this version of the game, you get a knockdown, and he really does get to play. That's why you see some of the big gambles where he's like, look, I don't even want to try and guess, and that's why 6P is such a good call out, because no matter what side you're on, the hitbox is still going to be present, and if you get that big hit conversion in the shot, knockdown, that stops Chipp cold. And on top of that, we already know he's going to explode anyway. That's why we saw in that first game, he got hit, and he was like, nope, pop, I can't let you get this off, because otherwise I'm dead. So.
Yeah, and with the space that Chipp really lives at during the rope when it's out, the 6P is going to be the potent tool, right? Like, Happy Chaos has some good normals that you can normally throw out there, try to stop the approach, like the 2S and whatnot. But that's not going to be effective when he's be doing the rope and whatnot. That's just going to completely dodge that. So, yeah, I mean, he really restricts you into a certain, like, sphere of what to use, and he can really manipulate that well. I think that goes back to the experience on Summit side.
Yeah, and when you start swinging on 6P, then he can like get off the rope, let you whiff 6P, get the whip punishes, stuff like that. So it's kind of one of those things that it forces a response, and then you have to deal with that
and then
response.
Can you get off the rope and like double jump?
Yeah, you can get off the rope.
Yeah, right?
And
Yeah.
you saw what he did. He literally did off the rope. He just did jump D just to kind of like feint him out. He did it intentionally because he knows he's probably going to swing. And now you see him doing more feints because he doesn't want to deal with the 6P and he wants him to get that big whip. Yo, Sushi.
Yo, Sushi, he says. Oh, yeah, see, that's it. He sets up a steady aim, full screen. Chipp just does running 5K, 2Ds, and then easy wall break super. It's messed up. It's
just
so
impossible to set up, bro.
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, it's the same thing when they played on winner side. It was Summit versus Gobo. It's a top 8 qualifier, and like first game you played Venom, and it's the same problem. It's like really, really hard for a character like that to set up versus somebody like Chipp. Oh, no concentration here.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, you're right. He's trying to borrow this time.
Backdash BRC didn't get the hit combo. And there it is again. All right, okay.
Saw him put his hand on his forehead. He just blessed him.
Yeah, real quick with it. My son.
Same round start we saw again. Wait from Summit into dashing 2K. Yeah, you saw him jump there. Other side.
Oh man said your sins from launch have been forgiven.
All right. Now you're fighting normal.
Positive bonus here. This is going to be a scary spot. Poka has the flex shield available, so that's one thing you have to watch out for. But otherwise, defensively, not a lot on the line here. Yeah, and then RC, air dash, cancel, jump P. Well blocked, but another meter available. So if you get hit here, it's going to be immediate RC to try to keep it burst safe. And yeah, Poka finds a nice spot to get the burst.
Okay.
Super great timing on that burst, honestly. Delaying it up. Waiting for that exact moment where somebody committed to forward advance.
Yeah, he might not break here. I was going to say, if he breaks, oh, that's
Stagger
unfortunate.
on the wall.
It up.
Oh, 2S.
Oh, man, ski mask get pulled down. The slump god is here.
Yo. Oh, that's bars.
Yeah,
Already.
Summit was trying not to block. The plan was like, I don't want to block because then I'm going to have to deal with the mix, so maybe if I get air hit, I'll get reset off the wall. But didn't get afforded that opportunity.
Now, Summit, you already know.
Stand H. He knew you was going to run in. Big damage.
And again, that's what Poka's kind of forced into, right? Because he's trying to beat Chipp to the punch of the neutral.
Oh my God.
The dancing on him, bruh.
Wall to wall, and the super on the wall break as well for the extra bit of damage at the end. Enough to kill the perfect 2-0.
You see the wrist flick right there? That was nasty.
Man's a ninja, bro. That man is a ninja. That's why those pants so baggy, bro. He's trying to live like his character.
Man, Summit won with the Chipp Xanath, and Poka definitely looking like he's trying to get his composure together here. He's like, damn, son, I have no breathing room.
Bro, my man is like, I cannot get this dude up off of me.
And the smothering, suffocating pressure. But we talked about it, right? That was going to be the name of the game. It's going to be up to Poka to search for some answers. And this is one that I've seen a little bit from him online, rocking the Leo White Fang.
I'm going to be real. This is what I thought we was going to see first. I thought we were not going to play that game. It's like, you know what? I just need to touch you one time.
Yeah, this is the fight back character. You have better defensive options, right, obviously, and a little bit more that you can do in the neutral that kind of establishes from further away. You have booms, you have the armor, right, the guard points to deal with stuff like that. You know, it's a little bit nice, and that you have a DP as well, which can work out, and he almost got the pickup off of it.
All right, gets the S-Fireball, the backdash BRC once again.
And again, this is looking barely any different from the Happy Chaos matchup.
Okay.
Finally.
Side switch. There we go. Gets the wall. Calls out the burst, though.
Yeah, good timing on the burst right there. And I love that, using the cling off the rope to get out of there off the alpha. And unfortunate here. Can take the wall break, and he chooses to because he has a meter for the hard knockdown.
Wind it up. Reset back to neutral. Now he's going to get this bonus. Let's see what he's going to do with the pressure. 5K to close the distance. YRC to stop the pressure. Here comes Amir.
I thought he was going to flash kick it off. Luba once again, another throw.
Doesn't want to take the risk. I like the deflect shield. He has meter to send it. That should be enough to get the kill here.
Oh my goodness, and he DPs the dust attempt.
Yo.
Summit on set point off that. Poka could do nothing but smirk in disappointment.
Oh, look at that 6P.
Oh, and he DPs on the plus frames on that. Now he's cornered already. Off the rope. Oh, but he got the side swap off it. This is actually pretty fortunate here for Poka, although, man, his poke timing has just not worked out so far.
Yeah.
Summit being real brave with the offense. My man is just going in. He knows he's got Poka on the ropes, and so he's going to keep the pressure up. Even though he knows if he does get a hit, it's not going to be nice.
And even when the successful flash kicks have come, he hasn't been able to get any momentum off that, right? So because of that, Summit is just feeling free to go in.
Oh my God, Summit burst.
Yeah,
wow,
he survived it this time.
Oh, I think he was trying to bait out a flash kick or something there. Not quite enough to kill. Just goes for the air dash and blocks the gold burst. One more, and he gets counter hit on the flash kick.
There's another chance in life here, but Summit still just a pixel away,
Oh
trying
my
to grip
God.
him up.
Oh, but Poka missed the charge. I think that was supposed to be a confirmed 6K flash kick.
Yeah.
And winners finals for Samito Chipp, just like that, 3-0.